Unfriendly gender policies remain a major barrier to trade in the East African community. Despite the launch of gender policy in 2018, many women face challenges in conducting some of these implementations. This and more on the story.
Gender barriers remain a major hindrance to trade within the East African community. In 2018, the bloc launched the gender policy to ensure the rights of women and men, boys and girls are promoted, protected and realized on an equal basis. The policy further sought to strengthen the mainstreaming of gender concerns in the planning and budgetary processes of all sectors in the EAC organs, institutions and partner states. 7 years later, women traders face harassment, threats and violence, including sexual violence and theft, especially at cross-borderings and along transport routes.
We want to have a roadmap. One of the key deliverables of this meeting is to come up with a roadmap on how to address their challenges, but also we want to establish a working group where we can be able to actively engage them even in upcoming engagements, but also to have a structured dialogue with them.
In order to bridge this gap, players in the trade industry say there is a need to streamline trade procedures such as customs clearance to reduce delays and costs for businesses.
Sometimes also the border officials tend to impose measures impunitively, which are sometimes leading to trade barriers. So these are issues that we know they are still being worked on and are being reported at different mechanisms at EAC. And we believe these mechanisms are being adhered to and being implemented.
We also working with other partners and governments to ease these non-tariff trade barriers the youth and women are facing. So while we empower this with access to finance, with knowledge and capacity for them to understand the intricate processes at border crossing.
Additionally, traders are also calling for increased efforts to sensitize border guards to reduce discrepancies in enforcement of regulations.
Lazima tuone kwamba serikali hizi zinashirikiana kwa kuangalia leo mimi nikipeleka mahindi Sudani, leo nikipeleka mahindi Kenya, ninaweza kufanya biashara nzuri.
You know, the purchasing power of the buyers doesn't change overnight. So then when the currency is changing overnight, is changing frequently, then it's become a challenge into the trade.
East African member states have been urged to harmonize their trade policies in order to facilitate easier cross-border trade across countries. Reporting for Prime Edition, my name is Ndota Mokami.